Hey, everybody. Just watching my niece on a talk show with all these women talking about the challenge of raising children, and they all seem to talk about alcohol, seem to be the most important thing. So, my niece runs the Katie Couric network. You guys even know what Katie Couric is? Does anyone know? She is? Nobody even. Oh, you know, Serene. Hey, Serene. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Serene, I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, me? I've been good, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. I see a lot of these people a lot, but I haven't seen you.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hi. Aw, everyone looks so cute. Okay. I feel like most people are here. Professor Lane, do you think we should give it a few more minutes just in case? I believe. I'm trying to think. Is anyone missing? Let me just check real quick. Make sure everyone's here. You people are still missing, like I believe Andrew Becker, unless someone else on the board got an email saying that he was like, he couldn't make it for some reason. But
I did not receive an email. I don't know if anyone else did.
He's new to LNS. He's actually not in right now. He's going to be in next semester, but he's signed a change of major.
Besides that, though, I believe everyone else is here. So we can go ahead and start. Oh, do you guys think we should wait for Georgia to come back on? I feel like that'd be polite.
There she is.
Oh, there she is. Hi. So first of all, thank you all for coming to the Law and Society Honor Society's first ever induction ceremony. It is very nice to see you all. And I'm gonna try not to say too many pleasant words since we do have speeches planned out for later on during the ceremony, but it is really nice to see everyone. And I hope you will enjoy this little ceremony that the board members have prepared to kind of give back and thank you guys for all that you've done so far for the Honor Society. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to really quickly introduce myself and then let the other board members just say our names just so everyone's familiar with where we are and on your screens and everything. So I am Benjriel Onyama. I am a senior and I'm the current president. And we can just go in line to Caitlin, you can go next.
My name is Caitlin Viola. I am the current vice president of the Honor Society.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaliyah McLaurin, and I am the treasurer for the Honor Society.
Hi, my name is Meredith Stitt, and I'm the clerk for the Honor Society.
Honestly, I feel you guys are pretty familiar with us. You've gotten a bunch of emails from us throughout the year. And thank you guys for not getting annoyed at us and always being prompt and responding very nicely to everything. So we really appreciate it. And without any further preamble, we are going to get right on with our introduction and mission statement by the clerk, Meredith.
Okay, hi, nice to see everyone. So we're all part of Phi Delta Phi, which is the oldest legal organization in continuous existence in the United States, predating even the American Bar Association. It was founded in 1869 at the University of Michigan School of Law by 4 law students who, at the urging of their faculty, endeavored to create an association that would foster scholarship, civility, and ethical conduct in our profession. Since that time, Phi Delta Phi has grown beyond the borders of the United States to Canada, Latin America, and Europe. To this end, East Falls Hall hereby establishes as its goal its development into an honor society with a minimum grade point average of 3.5. It will be the responsibility of this hall and the charge of each of its members to seek excellence in scholastic and ethical standards towards the achievement of this goal.
Believe it or not, we actually toyed with the idea of having you all like read that out loud together or something, but we're gonna let you guys skip the embarrassment. And if you guys can just, I guess, just quickly unmute yourself and just say something like, I agree, we can carry on. We kind of just want to hear it. We really like the idea of that. You guys can maybe give a thumbs up, whatever it is, since this is being recorded, just to show that there's some kind of formal agreement to uphold the bylaws. A thumbs up, fantastic. That works great as well. Thank
I agree.
you. So we are going to actually move right along, and we are going to go to our introduction and speeches by the board members and our wonderful faculty member who have agreed to join us today. So our first speech of the evening will be from Dean Kimmelman, the Dean of our Majors College, the College of Humanities and Sciences. And Dean Kimmelman has actually been a fervent supporter of the Honor Society since before it was even officially established. Because of her, rather than establishing a criminal justice honor society, I heeded her advice and settled on a legal honor society. And for those of you who have been like members since the very beginning, I believe you guys may have remembered when that was my original plan. But thankfully I listened and listened well. And now here we are as members of Phi Delta Phi. And Dean Kimmelman has literally been involved in the process of creating the LSHS from the very beginning and has been nothing but encouraging throughout the past year. Considering she has attended nearly every event we have hosted prior to induction, the board naturally had to invite her to say a few words to the new members. So everyone, please kindly welcome Dr. Kimmelman.
Oh, Bendriel, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. It's been an honor and a pleasure to attend all the events that all of you have organized. They were extraordinary, enlightening, educational, and emotional, every single one of them. So thank you all for doing that. And I guess I want to say, when I heard you discuss, you know, when I guess it was Meredith who read the original charge or charter or whatever of scholarship, civility, and ethical conduct. I can't think of anything that better describes all of you, that better describes the Law and Society major, its principles, its background, scholarship, civility, and ethical conduct. It describes how all of you behave. It describes how you work together. It describes your relationship with Professor Lane and his relationship with you, your relationship with one another. It really is extraordinary. One of my 3-year goals has been to hire a new faculty member. 1/2 of a person is being added to the Law and Society faculty come the fall, and another half a person, it's the same person, another half of that same person is being added to the communication major. I do just want to tell this little anecdote because I think it speaks volumes about how important these majors are at the university and to me. A couple of years ago, Matt Baker, who was the senior associate provost, asked me to come to his office and prioritize my hires for the next year or two. And I went and I had a long list. And I said to him, a joint appointment to Law and Society and Communication, because that is what Professor Lane and Professor Crittenden came to me and said they wanted or hoped for, or maybe that was the most they could hope for, I say. And I said to Matt Baker, this is my priority. And if you're not going to push this for me, if I'm not going to get this, I'm just going to pick up my papers and walk out because I don't want anything else but that. And he said, what, are you kidding me? We need what? For hallmarks? And I said, the hallmarks directors have already told me that they will not stand in the way of this hire, that this is their priority as long as it is my priority. And I am really happy to say that we have hired a wonderful person. I don't know if Professor Lane has talked to you about him. He's a person with undergraduate creds in actual technical work in communication. He has a PhD in media and society, and he's finishing his law degree this spring. He will be a wonderful addition. I only regret that those of you who are seniors, are you all seniors? Oh, good. I only regret those of you who are seniors will not have the chance to work with him. I didn't mean to be bragging here. I wanted to be talking about how incredible you are, but I really am proud that between Professor Lane's pressure, Professor Crittenden's pressure, and my pressure, we were able to make this hire. And now just a little bit about you guys. Your commitment to one another. I mean, the notion of community is something that all of you bring to your work. Community means one another. It means the major, it means the college, it means the university, and it means the city, the region, the nation, and the world beyond that. And I do know that that is something that all of you, your engagement with the community, as defined in all of those ways, is among the most important things that characterize law and society majors. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank Professor Lane for fostering it. I want to thank all of you for responding to that and for leading and initiating and for broadening Professor Lane's and my own understanding of what it means to be engaged in the community. Thank you all very much. Thank you to the organizers of this honor society, but also thank you to everyone else who is going to pick up the gauntlet or whatever and carry it further beyond this year and into the future. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you so much for those kind words, Dean Kelman. Thank you very much. We will do our very best.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
And next up is the man who honestly needs no introduction. As I was trying to think about how to introduce Professor Lane, it struck me as rather silly that I'd have to introduce him because I am sure everyone on the Zoom meeting is very aware of who Professor Lane is. Honestly, we all know who Professor Lane is. However, just as with Dean Kimmelman, I still thought that he deserved a glowing introduction nonetheless, despite how familiar we all are with him. Because not only is he the director of the Law and Society program and the faculty director for the Arlen Specter Center for Public Service, but he is also the advisor for the LNS major. And if you somehow manage to miss out on numerous advising meetings that he sets up, he also teaches so many classes in our major. So Professor Lane is literally the backbone of the Law and Society major and everything that it stands for. So like I said, he deserved a glowing introduction all the same. And similarly to Dean Kimmelman, Professor Lane has been nothing but supportive of the Honor Society from the very beginning. As advisors to the organization, which was basically the first thing I decided when I was going to start, I was like, Professor Lane has to be the advisor. Who else is going to be? Like, if there's no other option, it had to be Professor Lane. And as advisor, he has unsurprisingly gone above and beyond my expectations. He has been an active participant in helping us plan and see through all of our events. And for that, I'm sure I speak for the entire board member when I say thank you, Professor Lane. Thank you so much. You've been so helpful for the past year. And I would like everyone now to give Professor Lane a very warm welcome so that he can give his few words as well.
When I look at your faces, I'm looking at the future. There's no question in my mind, future leaders of our country. We already are there. This is no exaggeration. Our graduates are already leaders. We have people in Washington, people starting their own law firms all over the country, people involved in fundraising and all kinds of things. So it's not that we don't have a past, but I see even a bigger and brighter future. which is we desperately need because of the problems we have. But if we look at the faces here, this is the new America that I see. All kinds of people, different people, working together to make it best for all of us. And that's why I do this. And that's why you prove my decision of what I decided to do to get into teaching was the best thing I could have possibly done, because every year I meet incredible people, but this group I'm looking at now is the future of this country. And I'm so proud of all of you. And I'm so proud of what this Law and Society, Honor Society has done. It's amazing from this incredible fundraiser. Who else has done a fundraiser like you guys? Who else has invited the level of speakers that you have brought to the university, from Representative Dean to Jessica Hilburn you guys got the editor of the Inquirer. This is unbelievable, all for no money yet. And you're able to get it. And not only did you do that, but you've established the road to internships for the people following you to all these amazing things. What you've accomplished already is daunting. And I just can't wait to see what else is going to come from this Law and Society, Honor Society in the future. I'm looking so forward to it. So you guys make me proud. I'm proud of those who are leaving. I'm so sorry that you're going out to the world. I'm losing my Bendriel to the world. I'm so upset. I'm losing my Aaliyah to all these incredible places that they're going. But we have Meredith and Elena and Caitlin, and I just, all of you on the screen. I don't want it to be boring. Everyone on the screen is going to be there to take your place. And I just want to say, you want to talk about leadership. Leslie Durantis is going to be the president of LASA. John Short, who's not here, who's Law and Society, is going to be the president of BSU. Taylor Matulis is going to be the president of the junior class. And Terrell Butts, who just transferred over, she's going to be the sophomore president. There's only 60 of us, and yet we hold all these positions in the university, and how proud I am of you guys. So I think I'll end with that. Thank you so much for creating this, Bendriel, Aaliyah, Caitlin, Meredith, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future.
Wow. I mean, no pressure or anything for the classes that follow us, right, guys? None at all. Not with those heavy expectations or anything, but we are going to, again, like I said to Dean Kimmelman, do our best to meet your expectations of us. Thank you so much, Professor Lane. So as if you have not heard enough of me already, it is time for me to say a few words to everyone. So I, like I said before, am Bendriel, the founder and soon to be former president of the LSHS. It is unfortunate that we could not hold this induction in person at the Specter Center as I had originally imagined a year ago when I began the Honor Society, but it is nonetheless still wonderful to see everyone. I'm sure you all are tired of hearing this, but I still want to congratulate everyone on not only completing the last school year, but doing so successfully. Obviously, you all succeeded, seeing that you are all currently being inducted into the Majors Honor Society. Today's induction ceremony is being held to celebrate all of your achievements thus far in your college career. Whether you are just starting, midway through, or on your way out, you have worked hard to get to where you are at this moment. Attending college is a huge milestone, and doing so flying colors like you all are is a bonus and something to once again be truly commended for. Academics aside, Professor Lane also personally approved all of you as being individuals who go above and beyond. You are all students who have been identified by professors and deans for your work ethic, kindness, and ability to take initiative. It is one thing to be a good student and another thing to be a good person. From what I've heard about all of you, it seems that the Law and Society major is incredibly lucky to have a wonderful group of kind-hearted and innovative individuals as students. Each one of you is involved on campus or in your community somehow. You have all realized that life is more than just your immediate environment. and the events directly impacting you. Whether you guys have on-campus or off-campus jobs, volunteer in your spare time, have started, joined, or taken over organizations and clubs of your own, all of you are giving back to those around you somehow. As the president of the LSHS, I am truly happy to be able to induct such incredible individuals as yourselves for our first ever round of inductees. I am certain that I will hear equally incredible things about each one of you going forward. For those continuing at Jefferson next semester, I wish you all the best of luck. And for those moving on to new heights post-graduation, whatever it is that you may decide to do, I likewise wish you nothing but the best of luck. I hope that you will all continue to not only be successful outwardly in life, but that you also continue to succeed and grow internally as individuals. Please always stay happy and healthy throughout whatever life may throw at you going forward. Thank you.
Those are beautiful words, Vendriel.
Oh, stop it. And moving on to our next speech, I will be introducing Aaliyah McLaurin, the Aaliyah McLaurin. My fellow graduating senior, Aaliyah, served as the LSHS's treasurer this past year. In her capacity as treasurer, Aaliyah pretty much single-handedly took care of all of the board's financial organizing, which honestly was kind of a lot considering we have a budget of 0, but somehow it was still so stressful. And thankfully, Aaliyah handled all of that like a pro. In her time as treasurer, Aaliyah made sure to keep excellent records of everything she did, from people she contacted to how she was fundraising for different events and programs the Honor Society plans to establish, and to writing proposals and progress reports for our donors. Although I am sad to see her go, it is for the best, as Aaliyah will be entering law school next year. Yes, I had to give a short little plug to Aaliyah because that's really incredible. She's going to law school. I know she will be just as impressive in graduate school as she was during her time at Jefferson. So please welcome Aaliyah, everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for that very, very kind introduction. Made me tear up a little bit. But hello, everyone. As stated earlier, my name is Aaliyah McLaurin, and I'm a senior Law and Society student and the treasurer for the Honor Society. First things first, I want to congratulate everyone for this accomplishment. It is not easy considering our GPA requirements and other non-academic qualities, but you all persevered and your hard work is paying off. The Honor Society fosters academic excellence, professionalism, high intellectual standards, but most importantly, collaboration. Many, if not all, of the events and activities throughout the year were because of the board working together and producing works we are all proud of at the end of the day. I hope you all take various opportunities that the Honor Society has to offer and make the world of it. We have a plethora of events and activities planned for the upcoming year, which we hope you join us for the festivities. We have several events with the LSAT Prep, a career speaker series to assist with possible internships and learning more about the different fields one can use with our illustrious Law and Society degree. Of course, we all encourage you to create your own paths. The Honor Society is a perfect example of going after what you want in life and opportunities you can create for others. This is how the Honor Society began, with the dream and the dream team. If there are any events or organizations anyone wants to create, I strongly encourage you all to pursue them because you never know what will come out of it. Not only did we create several events and activities this year that I'm proud to be a part of, I also made lifelong friends, and I could not imagine ending my senior year here at Jefferson any other way. If you ever need help, remember that the other members of the Honor Society are always here to help, and I hope you all flourish in your future endeavors and wish nothing but prosperity and happiness. Thank you, thank you. And with that, I hand it over to the wonderful, amazing, and sweet Meredith. And we could not do almost anything without Meredith this year. She is, honestly, could not say enough words about how many of the wonderful things in terms of like keeping track of everything that we've done. Honestly, there's so many things. If I didn't have Meredith, I don't know what would have happened, honestly. But she's honestly the best. And I hand it over to her to say a few words.
Thank you. Yeah, my name's Meredith, and I'm currently the clerk on the Honor Society board. As clerk, I was tasked with writing the minutes for each meeting, contacting potential speakers for our speaker series, and emailing the Law and Society major about our presentations and activities. With both the fall and spring semesters being online, it was challenging to plan events and activities, things that are very important for organizations and honor societies. Because of this, we shifted our focus to online events, and I'm probably most proud of our watch party for the vice presidential debates that we hosted in the fall of 2020. Students and professors from Jefferson and other universities attended, and throughout the entirety of the watch party, we engaged in rigorous discussion in the chat. I'm also excited about the upcoming included in tuition LSAT classes, which we fundraised for during this past year. After an extremely abnormal first year of the Honor Society, I'm excited for this upcoming school year and building on what we have accomplished this year. And now I'd like to introduce Caitlin Viola, who's our current vice president, and she'll be the president for next year.
That was an amazing speech, Meredith. I don't know how I'm going to follow up all of your speeches because I could never. But as Meredith said, my name is Caitlin Viola. I'm finishing my third year as a Law and Society major, and I'm the current vice president of the Law and Society Honor Society. I've had the privilege of working alongside these amazing individuals on this board and sort of working out the founding process alongside Vendriel Oniyama. It's all just been an amazing ride. I feel like I've been given a lot of great opportunities for networking and leadership events, the same that we hope to provide for you guys. So as president of the Honor Society next year, I plan to dedicate our next chapter as a collective to promoting not only the advancement of the highest intellectual, professional, and ethical standards within the Law and Society program, as outlined in the bylaws, but greater integration and representation both internally and externally for the major more broadly. Further, the Society hopes to facilitate networking and leadership opportunities through speaker events, fundraisers, volunteer opportunities, and even a student mentorship and peer tutoring program that we plan to launch in the fall in order to provide new Law and Society majors and even transfers with guidance and insight throughout their journey at Jefferson with the help of an upperclassman. We're fortunate enough to have recruited incredible students as new members of the board for next year. We have Leslie Durantes, our new student mentor and tutor, Dylan Berry, our new historian and clerk, and then Georgia Scusa, our treasurer, and lastly, Meredith Stitt, our former, of course, her name's the one I mess up, our former clerk, who will serve as our vice president next semester, so I'll have the privilege of working alongside her. This is an incredibly talented and passionate group of students with a diverse array of skills, values, and passions, and we're extremely confident that they'll be able to make meaningful contributions to the completion of board goals and objectives and to the Law and Society major as a whole. If any of our new board members would like to make a brief statement, now is the time to do so. However, especially in consideration of the fact that this is being conducted via Zoom, which hopefully won't be the truth for next year's induction, there is absolutely no pressure to do so.
I'll just say that I'm very excited to start working with some of the undergrads, and I'm excited just to help out in all the classes that I've had before.
Yeah, we're super thrilled to have you, Leslie. Thank you so much.
I too. Sorry, Dylan. Go ahead.
Oh, you can go. You went first.
Okay. I'm super excited to work with everyone as well, and I just wanted to thank all former and current board members for this opportunity.
Yeah, same for me. I'm really excited for the opportunity to work with everyone. And I'm just really excited that we have the Law and Society at Jefferson. I think it's a great opportunity for students to get involved.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we're extremely excited to work with you guys. I feel like we couldn't have a better group of people than we do now. So without further ado, we can move on to the introduction of new Honor Society members by Aaliyah McLaurin.
Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna say your names, introduce yourselves. You could just wave just to say hey. But first, I would like to welcome Beatrice Barjon and Andrew Becker, Dylan Berry, Elena Boswell, Alejandra Caneo, Eleanor D'Angelo, Leslie Durantis, Larissa Dorfman, Jared Florjat, Nicholas Franchi, Serene Caprielian, Mitchell Keurig, Candice Miller, Michael Pena, Zachary Petraka, and Georgia Scusa. Congratulations and welcome, everyone.
And lastly, we'll just move on to some final remarks by our two seniors that we're unfortunately losing after this year. I don't know what we're going to do without them, but I'm confident that you guys will be watching alongside us through all of the events, and maybe we'll be able to plan an in-person event if COVID allows for it. But without further ado, I'll pass the torch back to Vendria.
Yes, so as if we haven't all heard for the 50th time, I am a senior. So this is my last semester at Jefferson. Honestly, it's been a wild ride being at Jefferson in light of all that has happened, but I can say I enjoyed my time at Jefferson. I am sad to be going, but I know that the major is in good hands from all the wonderful group of people that are on the Zoom call right now. And I just want to say, I wish I had met basically all of you in person. I think I've had classes with most of you, but the rest of you that I haven't met in person, thankfully I do have classes with you. You guys are all very bright individuals who are very lovely to have in class. So hopefully someday I'll be able to meet you guys in person. But just once again in the future, I wish you guys nothing but success. And to my graduating seniors, Aaliyah and Nick, honestly, what more is there to say? Like, I know you guys are already gonna go out there, do amazing things. Like, we're gonna hear so much greatness about you guys, no doubt about it. But just once again, I just want to give a shout out to you guys. It's amazing having you guys in class. Love having Nick and Leah in all my classes. I'm gonna miss seeing you guys, and I hope everyone oh my God, Alejandra, why? I've known you since elementary school, and I've known Alejandra and your sister since elementary school. Wow. I owe you one for that, Alejandra. I'm sorry. Alejandra's also graduating. I saw you today. I gave her cords for graduation, and I just forgot. I'm so sorry. And she looks so pretty, and I just forgot her like that. Alejandra, Nick, Ali, and I are the graduating seniors for this Honor Society class. So I'm sure everyone is going to do great, amazing things down in Florida, Alejandra. I didn't forget. And I just wish everyone the best of luck.
I just want to firstly reiterate everything Vendriel just said because it was amazing. But I also just want to say, again, congratulations. And I am so sad to leave the Honor Society, but I know you guys are going to do great things. You can't get rid of me that easily. I will be back next year whenever I have time. And also to the fellow seniors, I will miss all of you and seeing your beautiful faces. I know Nick and Alejandra and I will be basically crying next year in law school, but it's fine. We're going to be through this together. And I can't wait to see all the wonderful things that the Honor Society does. And I hope to, and after law school, that we can all come together and I can hopefully donate to the LSAT program because I know you guys are going to do great things.
Oh, and I'm sure I speak for Leah as well, but if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out. I promise we're really nice. We will answer and try and be as helpful as possible. So don't be a stranger. If you need anything at all that we can help with, feel free to reach out. And very, very lastly, I just want to thank Dean Kimmelman and Professor Lane once again for joining us for this induction ceremony. Like Caitlin said, hopefully next year we'll be in person at the Specter Center. I'm already picturing us on the second floor, Professor Lane, like that's our spot. We're gonna have a picture of us up there in Specter Center. So hopefully next year we'll be in person. But thank you guys for joining. Thank everyone for coming. And that is the end of official induction. So the only thing after this, if all of the new members could stay after just for a general wrap-up meeting. But other than that, that is it. And that's all we need from you, Dean Kimmelman, and Professor Lane.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you so much
No
for
problem.
joining
Of
us.
course.
Also,
Thank you so
Professor
much.
Lane, change the host before you leave.
I know, I
We're
was
also
doing that,
in the
right-
meeting.
I was doing that right now. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing. Okay, make host. I'm gonna make you the host, Andrea, okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. My pleasure. I'll see you guys tomorrow, some of you at least.